All right, guys, welcome to DIY Mitch Vlogs. Today we're going to do some Tesla full self-driving in the Model 3 Performance. And I'm going to give you my thoughts about how I feel about full self-driving, where I think it's going to end up, and how I think Tesla's going to improve on it or not improve on it, and things that I think they really need to improve on before they go to full self-driving unsupervised. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to make a little trip over here to my local Harbor Freight Tools. I got to go pick up some stuff to fix my air compressor and my air hoses. So let's go ahead and pop in here and let's tell the Tesla where we want to go. Navigate to the closest Harbor Freight Tools. Okay, well, it didn't know how to do that, so let's try it again. Navigate to Harbor Freight Tools. Okay, that didn't work either. Navigate to Harbor Freight Tools. Okay, so that finally worked. All right, so we're going to go to the first Harbor Freight Tools here. All right, and let's begin. Got to put my seatbelt on. Full self-driving will not work until you do the seatbelt, obviously. And then full self-driving, supervised pops up right here. Going to tap and hold it. And let's see if it'll get me out of the garage. Yep. I live a little ways off the road. Got to navigate a few things right here. I've got a bucket down here, and it went real slow by it. I'm not doing anything. It's doing it all by itself. So let's see if we can get on my driveway here. So far, so good. Oh, it's thinking. Let's see, it stopped. It thought. It's thinking. It's confused. It's extremely confused. It's really thinking really hard. So, do y'all think full self-driving unsupervised is coming anytime soon? I don't think so. So take over to proceed. Okay. It couldn't even get out of my driveway. All right. So let's kick it back on again. And then we're off. It really struggled with getting around a couple of barns there and a gravel driveway, and as you can tell, it's even having trouble getting through my driveway right here. Okay, so we're still recording. All right, so I've got a long driveway here. Let's see, and it's not even in the center of the driveway. I don't really understand that.
In 500 feet.
Let me put it in hurry. Maybe that'll help the situation. And it stops way too far back, behind stop signs. It doesn't know how to inch up like a human being would. So that's another problem with full self-driving. I don't think it's there yet, guys. I don't think unsupervised full self-driving is there yet. Okay, so now we're going 37. Got someone up on our rear already. So we got to give it some gas to get it to go to speed limit. So there again, so now it's finally going to speed limit. I had to give it, even though it says it's 45, it didn't want to go 45. So typically we're gonna do about 5 over. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel it. I'm gonna just cancel it. and be done with it. So I'm in traffic, not even half a mile away from the house. It had to fully stop. I mean, it just had to fully stop. So I'm just showing the people back here how fast the Tesla is, which is fun. But with the way people drive in my area, full self-driving just ain't gonna cut it. It just ain't gonna happen. So not even a mile from my place, I had to take over and drive the vehicle. It's got a ways to go. We're nowhere close to full self-driving capabilities unsupervised, I'm afraid. So, I mean, that right there actually almost made me nervous, to say the least. So, yeah. But I don't know. You got a ways to go with it. The car was not going the speed limit right out of the gate, and I had it in hurry mode, so it should have most certainly went the speed limit. So now I'm just totally not even, I don't even want to do full self-driving, just with the way people drive around me. There's no way. You'll get ran over. It just won't work that way. So maybe I'll try it a little bit, but right now it's no bueno. Just totally no bueno. It's no good. It's no good. The AI that this car has with full self-driving still cannot adapt to current conditions. So that's a big one. That's a really big one. That if Tesla can't get that figured out, it's no bueno. It just ain't gonna work. It's no good. The other big thing is road the road itself, potholes, manholes, railroad tracks. The car always wants to favor dead center of the lane. And the Model 3 is a small car. You have 8 feet of lane here. You can go a foot on either side and you're still in your lane. But the car wants to favor the center lane no matter what. I mean, that's the way it's programmed to run. And it doesn't miss the potholes, doesn't miss the manholes, and it does not slow down for railroad tracks. That's the way real people drive. So, I don't know, man. I am not too thoroughly convinced that the unsupervised self-driving is anywhere close. It's got a long way to go. It really does. And it's like, I don't even feel like turning the full self-driving back on here, just with the events that just happened. And again, I can't wait till I go back and review this video and see what was going on, because it's even if the car is self-driving, you have to pay. I'll say, if you're not holding the steering wheel and mashing the accelerator yourself, you have to pay more attention with full self-driving than you do without full self-driving. That I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so I got the driver off my back there. That was just, she was tailgating the crap out of me just because I was trying to let Tesla self-drive, which is no bueno. So now I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to turn it on and see if it can handle construction. So we got a big dump truck in front of us. We got construction. Let's see what it's going to do here. All right, we got a truck stopping. We got the guy waving us on, and actually it actually went around the dump truck with the guy waving us on. I I don't understand how it figured that one out, but I think it was following the truck in front of us. It had nothing to do with the guy waving his hand outside that dump truck. I can guarantee you that. It was following that truck in front of me. So I'll go with that theory right now. But again, I don't trust that, because if the guy in the dump truck say, hey, I'm gonna just let one guy by, and I'm not gonna let this Tesla by, and I'm gonna pull out in front of you. So again, I can't trust it. I just
now enter the roundabout and
so it's going wham right into the manhole. Let's see how it navigates all these cones around the roundabout. Okay, and there's another one right down here. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to have to turn full self-driving off again because the road is torn slam up. So I'm going to disengage it, and I'm going to go slow over this. So this is another big example right here of why full self-driving is not going to fly. Because if I didn't turn this thing off, it would have just literally flown over this really, really bad hole in the road here. Brand new car, I'm not doing that. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to enable it again. So there's already a couple gotchas with full self-driving that I'm not convinced yet, guys. I'm just not convinced. And I'm in a relatively low traffic area, rural area. This is not even city, man. This is just okay. So a while ago in a 45, it was doing 35. Bam, hit the pothole. And now it's in a 35, it's doing 42. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it does what it does. And it says it's 35. When it was 45, it was doing 35 and almost got ran over.
Now turn left onto
when it's 35, it does 45, no problems. Let's see if we can make this turn in this intersection without killing me. Yep. All right, so we're at 45 miles an hour, and it's taking its sweet time getting up to 45. 42, 43, 44. Okay, 45. Another manhole just hit, pegged it directly on. So again, I'm in the left lane. A Boss 302 Mustang just passed me in the right. The Tesla needs to be in the right lane. That's the way I would drive. It doesn't need to be in the left lane. So I'm going to force it into the left lane behind this Mustang, and it didn't go. And interestingly enough, I need to make a right up here in a minute, so it's going to wait until the last minute to get into that right lane. Maybe it's because it's in a hurry. Let's take this thing and let's go to standard and see if that'll get me over let's see if it'll let me go into the right lane. Okay, so standard. All right, so hurry, it's going to favor the left lane. You just saw it right there. Standard, it's going to go back to the right lane. Very interesting. So I am going to turn off full self-driving right here, guys, because I'm going to get up beside this 302. Let's see if he wants to play. Is that a cop over there? I think it is. I can't do nothing. Not going to do it. Yep. And he didn't play a bit. He did not play at all. That was kind of funny. Anyway, probably a good thing he didn't. All right, about over here at the Harbor Freight, we're going to pull in. I'm not even going to trust full self-driving to get me into the parking lot, guys. I'm just going to drive it like a human being. And then we'll try to engage self-driving, see if it can get us home without any major drama. no one in my area is courteous when it comes to driving, and that's why full self-driving just is not going to work at all. The full self-driving takes too long to make a decision, and most of the time when you're around a bunch of other drivers who are impatient and not courteous, it just don't work. That's my thoughts on
Now
that.
your destination is on the right.
But we will most certainly try to get it home on full self-driving without taking over. We'll see how it goes. I do want to say that I have done some full self-driving before today, and it did much better. So I don't really know what's going on today with it, but it drove better. I just think the overall conditions, the traffic, everything, you got to have perfect conditions for full self-driving to be effective. I think that's the moral of the story. You got to have perfect conditions. All right, let me shut this down and go get what I need to get into the Harbor Freight, and I'll be back in a little while. All right, guys. Are we rolling? Yeah, we're rolling. We're gonna try full self-driving again. I was very disappointed at the last attempt. It was downright scary, actually. So let me get my camera somewhat straight here. All right. Okay. Let me get up here and get my stuff set up. All right. Navigate to home. Let me see which way it wants to take me. I don't know if I want to go that direction. So let's see. I may want to go in another direction. Okay, I didn't tell you to do that. Let's go that way. I want to go that way. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go a different way. Let's see what happens. Curious. Let's see how well this goes right here. All right. All right, let's do it. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, I was a little unsure about that slow parking lot turn right there.
Now turn left onto Timber Drive.
It's going way too slow for a parking lot with nobody in it or no other cars moving, but oh well. Again, it stops behind the line. And then it just goes so slow. I almost got run over by another car. It's going way too slow. I mean, it needs to be authoritative. And it's going way too slow. It's just going way too slow. Hurry. I have to give it some gas. It's when it's got to go, it's got to go. Let's see how it does this right here. Okay, they're going to stop. Good. Let's see if it gets over. I told it to get over. All right, I'm going to force it to go a different direction. Let's see if it reroutes. Because I don't want to go back through the construction again. Let's see if it'll. Nope, didn't want to go the way I just told it to go. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and enable it. We have some police activity up here, and let's see what happens. Oh, now, nope. Okay, there you go again. Full self-driving literally failed to see the police up here in the left lane, and as soon as I put on full self-driving, it wanted to go in that left lane, even though there was police up there. Totally unacceptable, guys. This is not good beyond epic proportions for full self-driving. Tesla, you got a whole lot of work to do, man. I'm telling you. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. Y'all check it out. Right here it is. You can probably already see it on video. It's already showing up on the camera. That's not good. Not good at all. You got people standing out here. I could see it before the car could see it. The car should be able to see it before I see it. Just unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. No bueno. No bueno. Yeah, we got a long ways to go full self-driving. I don't trust it,
1 mile.
and
Left to stay
I
on
don't
paved
think
road.
I don't think Elon's vision or Tesla's vision for unsupervised full self-driving is anywhere close. All right, the thing's doing 60 and 55. I'm fine with that, but we're coming up on slower traffic already. If I was driving, I would slow down a little bit. I wouldn't go flying by all these cars and trucks. Look at this, guys. Yeah, I'm not cool with that at all. And again, it's probably because I'm in a hurry. Let's go back to standard. But there's so much you can control with this. And again, the AI, the learning, the programming should account for all that. And apparently it doesn't. It's failing miserably. Yep. Okay. I did that turn okay. So there's another what should be a simple navigable, is that a word? Navigable section of highway, which it will fail miserably at. And it's coming up. So again, it's 45, I'm running 39, the car's leaving me in front of me. So let's see if it stays in the left lane here. I actually wanted to stay in the left lane because the right lane abruptly ends down here. In full self-driving mode, already previously to this video, the car has almost ran off the road down here because it didn't see that the lane abruptly ended. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. There's no merging arrows, there's nothing. It just lane ends. And it's this lane right here. If you see this, it has a marker turning right and right because there's a road there, but nothing telling you to merge over. Nothing whatsoever. And the Tesla fails miserably. I mean, horribly. Self-driving fails at that. Period. Can't handle it. Can't handle it. So if you got a lot of traffic to your left and you want to merge to the right, ain't nobody gonna let you in. So you're dead stopped right there at the end of the road, and you got to wait for everybody to pass till you can merge back into the lane you need to be in. All right, I'm out, guys. Just disappointing full self-driving today. It was not FSD's day today.
Now
That's
turn
for
left
sure.